headed to the Douglas County Government Building. Hey, we're back here in the Douglas County Government Building. It's here that we'll interview David Schler, General Manager of the Network DC. We're going to go into the studio and get a behind-the-scenes look of the Network DC. Let's do it. We're going to find out where the screen that goes on the TV comes from. Tell me about what your position is and what you do here for the county.
I am the General Manager and Executive Producer of the Network DC, or otherwise known as Douglas County Television. And I'm in charge of staff of 4 and 2 to 5 freelancers at any given time to kind of tell the stories of the county, to get the commissioners messages about or their priorities, which are sustainability, water conservation, things like that.
In a way, you're kind of entertaining the community members while making them aware of their surroundings.
Right.
Yeah.
Hopefully making them proud of their community.
You know, what is it about Douglas County that you enjoy, that you think is special?
What I think is special is the diversity of terrain. You have very rural areas, you have very urban areas. It has a very rich history, which I have enjoyed. I've spent a lot of years working down here on some of the history projects, the documentaries. You'll see some of the posters here. And so I enjoy working over at the library in the local history collection.
So that's certainly one of your favorite spots, is that local history section of the library. What are some of your other favorite spots around the county?
I think the ridge of Daniels Park Road is one of the most spectacular places in Colorado. You can see the whole front range. Wow. It's especially beautiful like in the evenings watching the sunset, which I often see going home. And then also, if you're lucky enough to go to one of the performing arts series at the Turkey Ranch, for instance, it's almost part of that same ridge, and so there's these spectacular views there too. I think there's a diversity. You can find almost anything you're looking for.
What all happens here at the studio?
Here's our office where Kelly and Jim and I sit, and this is where we do our business. So Ryan, come on, I'll give you a tour here.
Cool.
This is our kind of small studio.
Oh, nice.
This is our conference room, and here's Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
Our line producer.
How's it going?
So all equipment's over here. Let's move next door. Just some of the graphics from some of our programs here. Here's, of course, some of the cool little Emmys and things like that. We have our audio booth.
Oh, nice.
Small but efficient. This is Brad and Jean working on a project here. And then over in this corner is Jim Kellett. To your right is where all the programs live and actually go up and are fed to Comcast.
This is what's actually sending the broadcast.
Right. This is going to Comcast cable right now. And then over here it's coming back from Comcast so we can monitor things going out. I guess that's the kind of the brains of the broadcast there. So then, of course, people living outside the county can always watch our programs on our website, which is dc8.us or the networkdc.us.
Channels?
Right now we have 3 different channels, Info 22, Real 54, and DC8.
Cool. Well, thanks so much for the tour, David. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Glad you could stop by.
Yeah, it's cool to see the behind the scenes and how it all goes to air and all the effort that's put into it before it's magically beamed to people's televisions.
It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun too.
Great. That's pretty awesome, being able to check out what it's like at the Network DC. Now we get the opportunity to visit some of David Schler's favorite spots in the DC. We're going to the Douglas County Library in Castle Rock to check out the local history section. David Schler sent us here. He says that it's one of his favorite spots in all of the county.
Excellent.
Where are we?
This is the Douglas County History Research Center, and we do the history of Douglas County. We preserve, collect, and make available all kinds of resources for people who want to know more about the county and about what's happened here in the past. We have 14 historical societies in the county, and we support them and help them do exhibits and programs as well.
Great. Have you done a lot of work with David and Douglas County Television?
Yeah, we've done several shows with David.
You've been busy though.
Quite a few. Oh yeah, yeah.
It seems like There's a lot of history in Douglas County.
The first settlers came in 1859. I like things about women's history, so I was just doing some research on the first woman to vote in Douglas County. Her name was Mrs. George Dakin, and her husband was the blacksmith in Castle Rock.
Oh, nice.
So she was quite the...
What year was that?
That was in 1896. They could vote for like the school board.
What makes this such a great spot in the county for them to explore?
We have all the newspapers for Douglas County from 1881 to the present. We have 3 archivists that work here, and this is where we do all our research and things. And then this is our storage area. We have a very kind of state-of-the-art storage area. We have books on the history of Colorado as well as Douglas County, especially Douglas County. This is sort of an aerial shot of Castle Rock.
So far, I love all of these recommendations. It's absolutely incredible what you can learn about the people and history of Douglas County at the library. Sean's extremely helpful, along with all the employees here.
We're located within the Philip S. Miller Library in Castle Rock. You can go to our website, douglascountyhistory.org, and send us an email.
David also suggests visiting Daniels Park at sunset.
Oh. Tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you do for the time?
When do I say that? Do I say that now?
You know, I was going to say, Ryan, if you do get car sick, that's why we have those plastic seats back there. So,
oh, okay, good.
Just in case.
Douglas County Sheriffs, we're watching you.